Look at you. Where are you, insect? I have reshaped these humans into virulent sculptures.
I will find you.
My eyes are everywhere.
Where?
Submit.
And you will become one of my test subjects.
Resist.
And you will be consumed by them. Are you waiting
To die.
You think you created
me? But I was all.
Hello everyone, my name is Hiroaki Yura, and I'm the director and the producer of Project Phoenix. Having been brought up in Australia and being Japanese myself, I've been exposed to a good balance of video games from the West and the East. In the past 10 years, I've been fortunate enough to work on major commercial video game titles from both sides of the Pacific, and I've made some great friends along the way too. Today, I'd like to talk to you about an exciting new collaboration arising from these friendships. Project Phoenix is a revolutionary Japanese role-playing game, combining scope-based real-time strategy mechanics with a grand expansive world, compelling story, amazing soundtrack, and a fun, intuitive gameplay. You can expect the best people to be working on this project. Top designers, artists, programmers, and composers from around the world coming together to create an authentic, original JRPG experience. And with your help, we can make this dream become a reality.
Project Phoenix is a game with no black or white, no clear good or evil. It's set in the world of Azure Guard and depends on a deep foundation of lore. Now, creating an impressionable, believable backstory is so important to us. It will allow our characters to develop and thrive in our world.
この物語についてなんですけれども、海外のファンタジーにはない日本らしさを目指しています。日本の RPG というとよく一本調子で映画のようだというふうに悪く取られることもあるんですが、そのような閉塞感のない自由度も残しながら、なおかつこの物語の素晴らしさを味わっていただけるような、そんな脚本を目指しています。
この世界は架空の次元を舞台にしたファンタジーなんですけど、やっぱりそこにはリアリティが必要だと思っていて、現実の世界にあるように地理だったり気候だったり、そこにある生物の生態系とか人間の文化とか、そこがちゃんとこうしっかり設定した上で絵に落とし込んでいきたいと思います。
The Project Phoenix team is committed to giving you only the best JRPG experience, so we're going to make sure that the story is on point. But it's also very important to have the visual artwork stand out as well. That's going to look phenomenal.
I love that this game combines Japanese and Western styles. The striking Japanese-inspired character designs and art are so cute and nostalgic, but they lend themselves to strong silhouettes that will make characters and enemies stand out on the battlefield.
今回のプロジェクトの多分キャラクターたちはとても豊かなエモーショナルな行動をゲーム中でたくさんやってくれると思うんですね。でそれを説得力のある形でユーザーに提供したい。そのために世界をきちんと作り上げたい、描いていきたいと思いますね。
Yeah, I'm Steffen Unge, one of the founders of Airborne Studios, a small outsourced company from Berlin, Germany, specialized in the content creation for games. In the past, I've worked on plenty of games, smaller ones and bigger ones, including titles such as Halo 4 or Crysis 3. To me, as a fan of classical JRPGs such as Secret of Mana or Chrono Trigger, it's a great opportunity to work on this project.
Here's some early rough concept work by Take B. Now, we can't reveal his identity, but he's worked on some blockbuster JRPGs over the years, and we're absolutely proud to have him as our lead character and monster designer on Project Phoenix. Just trust me, keep an eye out. His artwork is going to be well worth the wait. Hey, if you're impressed with the visuals, you're going to love the music as well. It's being handled by our director Hiroaki Yura, and Yura-san's got a lot of experience on top AAA titles. Not only that, but we've got a relationship with one of the top names in video game music, and these two things form the core of Project Phoenix.
The setting for our game, Azure Guard, is an old world, rich with lore and populated by diverse peoples, each with their own unique, fascinating culture. Accordingly, the music has to fit in this context and play a strong role in defining the various races. We based a lot of cues from the soundtrack around a wide variety of ethnic music, and tapped some unconventional instruments along with the conventional instruments to hone in on the core aspects of this world. At the same time, we know that there needs to be that signature JRPG trademark sound. This instantly recognizable sound can be best delivered by one person, Nobuo Uematsu.
はい、皆さんこんにちは、上松信夫です。これまで25年近くゲーム音楽をいろいろファイナルファンタジーシリーズとかですね、いろいろ作ってきたんですけれども、今回のプロジェクトフェニックスの音楽も作曲させていただきます。インディーズのゲームっていうのは僕はやるの初めてなんですけれども、でっかい会社、ゲーム会社で作るゲームも確かに面白いとは思うんですけれども、もっと規模がちっちゃい ゲーム作りにこう熱い思いを持った連中が集まって作るインディーゲームっていうのもすごく僕は興味があります。楽しみにしてます。
This winning combination of talent that we put together will blow you away. I mean, nothing of this scope, this uniqueness has been attempted in video games before. But the catch is, we really need your help to hit the stretch goals we've laid out. So in order to take Project Phoenix to that next level, we need you to tell everyone you know about Project Phoenix.
I hear that if we reach a certain target, that a very famous animation studio will jump on board. And that means I won't have to do the animating, and it won't be crap, it'll be a really great game. But we need money. It's so exciting to be involved in this project, and I'm sure you're going to be excited too.
In many of the modern day JRPGs, the problem is we're so concerned about pushing the boundaries of our technology and making different gameplay for the sake of being different. I think we're missing something very important here, and that is the soul of the JRPG, which brings dreams and emotion to the player. We have a dream, and we want to accomplish it. So, please join us and help us accomplish our dream. Thank you very much.
Hunting a behemoth is to challenge savagery itself. In the Shattered Isles, nothing is given. If you're going to slay a behemoth, you'll need to become something savage too. If one is to survive, power must be taken. And the Smiths of Ramsgate will forge raw power into legend. Take up your blade, Slayer. And fight ice with fire.
Where's your master? I don't deal with domesticated.
Hey, the fuck? I ain't got no master, but I do have your little toy.
Show me the idol. Show me the Redeemer.
Here you go, mate.
Hey, G.
Yo, hand it over. I got a hot date who don't do late.
Monkey's got a date.
Mwah.
What?
What? What? That's Swiss fucking chocolate, pig. Bon appetito.
I want every fucking cop in this fucking city after that fucking bastard!
Grab my chassis, Noxie!
Easy, bro. Bang, bang, motherfuckers! Fuck me. Damn!
It's about bloody time. Let's see what we've got. Moksha. Just as Yama described it. True freedom lies beyond.
Look at you. Where are you, insect? I have reshaped these humans into virulent Look at you. Where are you, insect? I have reshaped these humans into virulent sculptures.
I will find you.
My eyes are everywhere. Submit.
And you will become one of my test subjects.
Resist.
And you will be consumed by them. Are you waiting
to die?
Hello, brother.
Do you accept this undertaking? Though they are 7, and you but 1.
With pleasure.
That's too round and grab.
I know.
I assume you know.
I
don't think I'm telling you anything I don't think you know.
No, that was more of a that was like an affirmative agreement. I know, right? Totally.
I know, right?
Also, how about this pole that's not connected to anything?
No, that's just psychic.
It's just psychic.
It's some psychic residue.
All right, we should go.
Are we ready? Are we on? Are we on? Should I talk?
They got all this.
Hey, Psycho Backers! Welcome back to Psychonauts 2 update number.
Whatever.
Yeah, I'm Tim. This is Zach. Hello. We are going to talk about. Last episode we showed the first playable.
Early days. We showed a block mesh, what we call White Box 1.
If you do this with our heads, maybe they'll edit it so it's we're remembering. Oh, that was crazy.
Early version of a lot of the quarry area. And you can see all of the player interactables that Raz can climb around on.
Is this the Rocket League section where the jet hits the soccer ball around?
Yes, this is going to be our mini game where you
We're not really doing that.
No. It's actually a 20-sided die, and it's a giant.
Oh, it's so weird and ugly. Really, okay, but now
I remember what it looked like. It was
been working on it for a while.
Yeah.
And first playable, we'll explain what that is.
So first playable is, we did a couple of art tests. Some of the stuff that we had shown in the past for Psychonauts were just art tests. They weren't real shippable areas for the game that we intended all the systems to be working in, all the gameplay to be working in. They were tests. And so this first playable is the first time we've taken a designed chunk of the game and tried to sort of push it through the pipeline and get it fully arted. It's not shippable. It's nowhere near shippable. It's sort of, I would consider it, it's like a pre-alpha. There's a lot of work to do on it.
Pre-alpha.
Pre-alpha. So
not final.
Not
is
final.
It final.
Not what?
Is it final?
We're shipping it. We're basically done, everybody. Thanks for no. It's pre-alpha, so there's a bunch of work to even be done before we decide that it's not good enough to then have to have a bunch more work done on it. But it is sort of represents all of the gameplay systems, all of the art, and a few more new things. We finally got some cutscenes up and running and characters up and running, all in one place, and you can play through it. And it's about an hour and a half of content, depending on how careful you are going through everything. And we're able to actually play test that and get some more feedback to help drive how we're going to change how we make levels in the future, and how we might change our gameplay. So it's been a really good thing.
Awesome. Let's check it out.
All right, let's check it out.
So nothing is final.
Nothing is, you can zoom in right in there. Work in progress. May contain bugs. And unfinished content.
I'm going to wager they are bugs.
There might be bugs. See if you can spot them at home.
Okay. No. Tight ropes. Look at that. Look at you platforming.
Look at this platforming. Look at all this platforming. We actually, maybe we could even show off some new moves in here. We've got our trampolines, we've got our jumping, we've got our double jumping. We've got that. H-poles.
I think kids have been
doing
acrobatics on here before. It's not safe to leave all these rocks around.
No, it's not. They're
ankle twisters.
And we
Side challenge markers.
Side challenge markers. We haven't decided what our new pickup instead of side challenge markers are, so there are those in the game, and you can level up.
Intern, completion.
Cards.
Cards.
Yeah, we gotta figure that one out. Got our old ball friend back.
Ball friend.
Ball friend. What is that music we're hearing, Tim?
I had an idea that Psychonauts should have music in it.
Yeah.
Great. Kind of a big idea.
Yep. Step one, we should have music.
That is Peter McConnell, an outdoorsy piece we made. We gave him the code word hopeful exploration.
Hopeful exploration. That's
write that down.
Hopeful exploration. And also kind of National Park, kind of Copeland.
You said the word Copeland a lot.
Yep.
It was meant to be awe-inspiring. They put it up on a pedestal, and you're looking at this
Jurassic Park.
The literal Jurassic Park. Well, and also.
Yeah, but are we supposed to feel like maybe the Psychonauts institution is not benevolent?
It's not that it's not benevolent, but it's definitely a theme that how it changed, and it's not Ford's vision. We talk about how Ford was kind of seeing it as, we talk about a NASA for space, for the mind. It's just peaceful exploration of what is the human mind, what is at the core of our consciousness and all that, and what are the potentials for unlocking that, what can human minds do. And then they're well, you could defeat our enemies overseas, but this is also a chance to show how that's not sustainable. It's more sustainable to be interested in, human potential.
Very cool.
Yeah, I'm excited.
Yeah, me too. This is. I have no idea what I'm gonna do.
Yeah, right now it's just on loop through the whole thing, so it's a little in your face, but it is meant to sort of the grandeur and awe of this large area, because this is a really big explorable space for Psychonauts, kind of way bigger than the first game.
I see tons of places to climb to that I want to go.
Yep. And this is kind of where this is in the game, is the first point where you...
Tree.
Oh, I love the tree. The tree's my favorite part. The first time you sort of the game opens up, you've gotten through the initial tutorials and your first big mission, and sort of this is the beginning of kind of Act 2, where you've got this big open quarry space to explore outside the base, and it connects to other places in the HQ and surrounding environs, which we will not talk about or spoil at this point.
And you leveled up while moving around on a crane.
He's multitasking. That's part of the advantage of being a psychic. Should we talk about goats? You want to talk about goats?
Oh, what's that?
It's a goat!
Woohoo!
Hi, goat.
Hi, goat. Let me see his face. Oh, cute.
He's got creepy goat eyes, because goats have devil eyes like that.
Okay, so that goat was drawn by Scott.
Yep.
Modeled by who?
Modeled by Zara.
Oh, Zara.
Yeah, and then animated by Ray. Ray actually, because Ray doesn't work on site, he works in Utah now.
Yeah. Hello, goats.
So Ray actually went to a goat farm. There's a goat farm nearby his house, because that's what Utah is mostly full of, I guess. And he went to go look at real.
Men from all over the world sail the treacherous trade routes of the Indian Ocean. The riches in their holds fuel their dreams of power and fortune, while whetting the appetites of those they fear most. Pirates.
A man decides after 70 years that what he goes there for is to unlock the door. No, we're never gonna survive.
Six knots, sir! 6 knots! So damn slow! Aim at the mark!
Miracles will happen as we dream. Miracles will No, we're never gonna survive unless we get a little crazy. No, we're never gonna survive.
That if I did not kiss the girls, my lips would grow a moldy. Way, ho, away, we'll haul away.